I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away. I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here. This notebook. It's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here. I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu. My brother was here. What is this place? Did someone just...
This game is great so far. I did not remember that girl popping up behind my character at the beginning of the game. Oh, that is good. That is good. The most creep factor, though, of this game that sets the unnerving part is mostly the vibration part where you can feel the heartbeat. The rest of it is just like... It's like... scare torture, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just like sort of cold to me, mostly. You know? But the heartbeat part is just like, it sets the unnerving part of the game and just like, what the fuck is about to happen? Oh, hello. I can't use my camera.
The ropes. There are more ropes now.
What? Now there's another rope. Why would there be another rope? And another rope. I put the piece of note file. Interesting. How would you know if there's more ropes? I'm trying to get out my camera, but it won't let me. Interesting. Oh, I can feel the vibrations. It's not really scary right now. This is like, you can feel the footsteps. All the arms going up and down.
Did something something happened to my brother?
Oh, God. What the fuck? Sheesh. That's a little bit of a jump. This is like, oh, hello. Mansion was once home of the large landowner in the land. They also say that the site held special significance that include Shinto rituals. Oddly enough, I've heard of Shinto before, but I don't remember what the hell the research was, but whatever. Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals though. Look in the Japanese section of your local library. You might find it. I happened to find it at some point. Don't know how the fuck I found it. When I did. But it was mostly just friendly shit that I found. It wasn't much anything of like creep factor or dark ritual stuff. It's been years. It was like probably like in middle school, maybe elementary at the time. Last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Another family that tried to live there. Because incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. I've had bad feeling ever since I came in this mansion, leaving notes in this notebook. Just in case anything happens to me, I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. Oh! So is this her brother then? Matthew? Oh! Hello! I could feel the heartbeat, like, right before I saw him, or, like, right as he appeared. It's like, okay? This is an interesting thing. Herbal medicine. Okay. Oh, hello! Bro's shadow. Oh, so that must be her brother that we were just playing as. Unless there's some dude that's named Bro. Yo, it's Bro, man! It's Bro! Okay, so now that goes out to the mirror section. Interesting, it closes itself. Okay. Clock stopped at 11:45. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. 11:45. Interesting. So before midnight. I hear that. So the one that was being on the beams, he said about the ropes as well. I don't know if that's also her brother or if that is someone else. Yeah, I hear that as well. Oh, hi! Oh, I almost got him, too. Oh. What the fuck is going on in there? Sounds like some sort of dark magic shit going on. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. How you doing? Okay. I don't know why they didn't do the heartbeats that time, but whatever. Okay. Game. Whoa, I saw that. Was that my flashlight? Hold on, let me try that movement again. Come back downstairs. Okay. So I don't know if it was my flashlight or not, but at the top of the stairs, I saw like a little, like a flash of light. I don't know if it was a ghost for a split second or what. So that's why I was like wondering if it was my flashlight would have been doing that. Now, according to the camera view in the other room, it looks like it's aha, here it is. Thought so. It'd be connected. Box and staircase. T14 film. I do like the fact that they do like the board sound, like when you walk on it. It does add to the atmosphere overall. This has been around the sunken fireplace as if it's been used recently. That would mean someone else is alive. Or it actually has been used. Either way, it's only slightly unsettling. Okay, I don't know why you're doing that wind thing. You're not creeping me out at all whatsoever, by the way. I'm just gonna think of it as the wind, even though you're making them sounds yourself. When do you think you're just annoying, Ghost? Wow, I'd be a great ghost hunter. They do not fucking face me. Like, it's cool, like, when they pop up and it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? What are you doing here, you know? That sort of thing. Then they disappear and it's like, oh, darn it. But then there's that annoying factor where they're trying to scare you and it just does nothing. Which I think is what they're trying to do right here. Like, they're trying to, like, with the sound effects of this game, the developers themselves, I'm assuming they're trying to scare the player with that noise. Like, trying to give you a little bit of bone chilling to it. Which is not affecting me at all. Because, if anything, it's an annoyance. The only unnerving factor so far has just been, like, the vibration of the heartbeat. And the sudden, maybe like the sudden appearances. That is probably it. Like, sure, there's somewhat slightly unnerving factors, like there's this over here. When it said basically that there's been dust that's been moved on it, it just means that there's someone else that's been here. Which means, okay, someone else must be alive in here. Or they lit this. And the only part that actually would make me unnerved about that slightly is that there's someone else in there. Is it alive? However, if there's ghosts that lit it, so what? I don't care. The only reason why it makes me a little bit uneasy about that, the fact that there's someone else alive, is, well, because so far all we know is there's basically ghosts everywhere. It's like, okay, well, we know about that factor. But then the fact that someone else is alive, it's like, okay, what the fuck else are we dealing with, you know? Where do I go from here? This is why I hate horror games. Because you get lost so easily. Okay, yeah, there's definitely someone else in there. I don't know if they're an alive being, but, they're doing a didgeridoo with their voice. What? What? What the fuck? I know it's probably like a lot different than what the fuck they were saying, but I just want to emphasize the fact that it sounds like a fucking didgeridoo the way they're doing their voice. Books are falling apart. I can't even read the covers. What I thought. Okay, so in order to go in there, I would need a key. But I haven't found the key anywheres. There's something that I don't know. Map. Toggle. Zoom. Exit. I thought you hit the select button to go into the other menu. Like it said, if you wanted to read the tutorial stuff, you could go into there, like through here. Okay. Nothing. Interesting. Return the game. Option exit game. Huh. No? Well, how would you heal? Okay. Oh, it's triangle. Okay. Interesting. File. Mafios. Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author Ryozo Manukata, title unknown. How would you know that that's the author if you don't even know about the book itself? Weird. Can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved into Kimuro Mansion to do research on it. But after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article that appeared about it. Small missing person story, but it might be helpful as a background material. So let me get this straight. Someone's looking for a book they don't even know the title to, but they know the author, who just so happens to move into the Himuro Mansion, dies, and that's in the story, and now it's considered a missing person. Okay. At 11, wait a minute. Does any of these say 11? Okay, no. 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in the village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. What? Earthquakes? And the murders? Okay, I can understand the murders. But earthquakes? Do with the mansion? Okay, no clue how an earthquake can have to do with murders, but okay. Unless, like, they happen at exactly the same time as the murder, which just so happens to be a coincidence. stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. Yeah. AM. Okay, so maybe the clocks went out at 11 something AM. I don't even remember anymore. I don't remember if the clock was like 11 something before like midnight. And it's like, okay, maybe actually it means 11 AM. I have no clue. This is why, chat, this is why I prefer 24-hour clocks. So you know the exact time of shit. Because no matter if it's fucking light or day, or like light outside or night outside, there could be a fucking gloomy ass day. It looks like it's fucking night outside. Yeah, it's completely day. This is why I prefer 24-hour clock system. Because you could be like, oh, you just kind of walk around. It's like, wait a minute, is it already the next day? Is it already the next night or something? How is it still the nighttime? And when in reality, because you're just looking at a 12-hour clock, it could be literally a totally different time area. This is why I prefer 24-hour clocks. Anyways, so 4 p.m. September 10th. Entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? It won't open. I have to find it another way out. Hold on. Let me get this straight. The entrance door is broken. You don't know how it happened or when it happened. And it won't open, but you want to find another way out. If it's already broken, smash the rest of it to pieces. My god, how dumb can you be? Like, sure, I understand you want to be respectful about the building. But think about it, if the door's already broken, you don't need to worry about breaking it the rest of the way. My god. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. That would have been before you were trapped, or before the whole earthquake thing, apparently? Whatever. Actually, it's more like ever since Tome took a picture. What in the world does a rope in this photo mean, I wonder? So, you're telling me there's only one rope in the picture? And, okay, since he took your picture, okay, does this mean it's the same exact photo? Like, it just says, let's see, actually, it's more like ever since Tome took my picture, what in the world does this rope mean in this photo? Or what in this photo mean? Okay, so there could be two factors. It could be the same photo, or it could be a different photo. Because he could be going on to a total different subject in the middle of it. But I'm guessing he's talking about the same exact photo of him. Meaning there was a rope that appeared in his picture while it was taken. Could mean to do with the ghost? Would be just a fucking funny factor in the background. Now there's another rope. Wait a minute. Another rope in your picture? And another rope. Wait, September 10th. How far back are we talking here? back to the earthquakes. Okay, so this was in between 11 and 4 on the 10th. Earthquakes happened. I'm trying to remember how exactly that happened. So, let's see here. Earthquakes happened. Coincidence with the murder, the Takamine next book. So yeah, you didn't go to the mansion yet. There seems to be a few devices in the mansion. So you arrived at the mansion in between 11 and 1. There seems to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers understand the first few. So, you understand the first few, or is that part of what he was saying, that he understands the first few? Okay, so, characters. They're old characters. Okay, how old are these characters? Just to let you guys know. Characters, I believe what he's talking about is, like, characters as in, like, in between different languages, like, when you type in, like, on a keyboard, those are different characters. Like A, B, all the way to Z, and all the other stuff. Those are known as characters. But there's also, like, the replacements of those within different languages as well. Anyways, but how old would this language be? Ooh. Apparently they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. So does that mean he only understands the first few, or you only understand the first few? The old characters for the numbers 0 through 3. But I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same reading as 4 through 9, but mean something different. Same readings as 4 through 9. So they're not numbers. Or they could be numbers. But you say that they mean something different. 0 through 3. Huh. Zero to possibly mean 0 to 3 the possible murderers? I don't know. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What about 10? Oh boy, I hate Asian language. Not like the language itself, it's just like the characters themselves are so complex. Imagine if you were trying to write in the language yourself. One wrong move, it could mean something completely different. Like, you could be saying that you would want a taco, and you could possibly actually accidentally say, you want them to slap you. My God. However, I have went into the Japanese language somewhat. And as far as I'm aware, each individual symbol has a sound piece to it. So there's like, I don't remember how many exactly, like 20, maybe a little bit more than that, like sound pieces to it, and you just take those chunks and you put them together, and then you'd get your word basically, and it's based on like what pattern of like the sound chunks you're putting together. But with this, it's not even a sound piece. It is literally just, unless language itself has like a different sound piece for the numbers as well. But there's like multiple characters. Or several of them. Like 4. 8. 8 has like 3 of them. See, 5 has 2. 9. 6. And 7. Oh boy, this is complex. Wait a minute. One? Possibly. No. It's like a stick. Yeah, so it's like a half symbol. Interesting. I mean, I guess it could be 1. But then again, no, it wouldn't be. It's more like a serpent sort of thing. Interesting. Okay, so we have 6 that is like a serpent. Okay, so we need the next character right next to it. I don't understand that character. Huh. Interesting. So these aren't numbers, unless they're faded away symbols. You literally have to like retrace out to figure out like which ones they are. I literally have to have it like right in front of me. Fucking like redraw it. Look, you can keep doing it all you want. I'm the only one shown reflected in the mirror. Who could that woman be? Oh, that was the creep factor part of it. Okay. It won't open. Well, you can try pulling on the board. Oh, wait, you weren't smart enough. Fuck is that? It looks like a... Oh, no. I thought it was like a flag sort of thing. Is that like it's supposed to be like a dead person up there? And these are just ropes. Huh. So he said that there was numbers. I don't see numbers around here. I don't see any characters. But also, what would the numbers even have any use for? Like, if they were near the ropes, I would understand. Like, it'd be like, oh, this is the first murder, second murder, third murder, or whatever, or third person that we're gonna pull on the rope, or whatever, you know? But there's none of that at all. This was at 11. Trying to see if there's anything. This is fucking scene of like entertain these fucking didgeridoo guys. Let's see here. Anything down here? No. Well, how do I go anywhere in this game? I need a key to open that door, but I have no key. How in the fuck are you supposed to go anywhere in this game? Okay. That's just his ammo. I'm lost. What the crap do I do here? Because, like, if I go back to the entrance, it just... there's nothing there for me to do. And I can go up the stairs, but then there's those fucking guys that just do the didgeridoo shit. And, like, I need to get inside that room, but I can't because I need a key. And there's nothing for me to use anything like key on. Or, I mean, get a key from. How does anybody beat this game? If you can't even get a key. The beam tore through the floor. Makes an awful noise. Better stay back. Really? Does it? No, not making any noise. I was really hoping for a really good horror game. But this is annoying to deal with. Because all I'm doing is going back and forth, constantly. And there is nothing I can do. Can't even see there anything with contact. Okay. Then that's a fucking deep hole. Why in the world would there be a hole under the mansion like this? Fucking creepy. That's a fucking deep hole. She says that she can't see even then when she uses the flashlight. And according to what I see here, it looks like a fucking deep hole. What do I do? Like, I was loving this game up until, like, now, like, I have no key, so I can't progress the game. How in the fuck am I supposed to have more creep factor, developers? How the fuck are you supposed to creep out the player if they can't progress to see more of your effort to creep them out? Looks like some powerful animal wreak havoc here. Interesting. Weird how, like, instant those doors will close. So we've searched everything, and there's not a fucking key in sight. Most our developer has it to where, like, there can be this rarity where you don't even get a key. About rituals, did they belong to the man that wrote before? Yeah, like, Fatal Frame 2 is supposed to be, like, so good. This is Fatal Frame 1. Did they not, like, fully test the game or something? Swear. Like, there has to be a way. How the fuck are you supposed to know you're supposed to click on that? Oh, hello. I don't like that. I saw her before, but I just went like, hello, because I felt the heartbeats. What the fuck? What? What?
Should I take a photo?
What does that mean? Like I'm number 6 or some shit? Or number 7? They can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. Or see fucking hazy ass shit. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be. Okay, how in the fuck in the world am I supposed to know to touch that? The only thing that even clued to that was this. I was just like, alright, you know what, fuck it. Fine, you know what? I'll go click on this and see what the fuck happens. It's for the fun of it. And then the cutscene happens. I'm just like, what the crap? Wait a minute. This is interesting. The report yesterday that star novelist Junsei Takamine, age 42, missing since the 8th of this month. Takamine assistant Tomo Hirosaka and his editor Koji Ogata are also missing. So, two of his assistants? Oh, or two people that were with him? And his assistant and his editor. Okay. Mr. Takamine, wait, he has an editor? Why in the fuck would he need an editor? He's a journalist. Or sorry, novelist. He doesn't make films. So why would he need an editor? I might understand an assistant for one thing, but an editor? Oh God. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding the research script that has not been heard from for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Ogata, they decided to file a missing persons report. Really? And did Mr. Takamine not fucking tell you guys where he was going? This is why you talk to everyone who's involved before you fucking go on these dang things. What? I can feel the vibrations over here. You can calm down. Fucking A. Oh, that's fucking bad game design. Just fucking click randomly and just like, oh, you know what? Oh, this. Alright, here's a fucking cutscene for you. And there's nothing of symbolization to fucking do that. It was purely off of guess because of symbols I had. Okay, what is it that's here? He's just pointing to this door. Unless there's another door that looks exactly the same. Why is the controls like this? Just let me walk down. You don't need to do an animation cycle and completely take away all control. Like, I get it. You want to put it in the horror factor of, like, oh no, you have no control over the environment and everything. But you also have to factor in the player being immersed into that, like, feeling as well. You can't just fucking take away, like, motion from, like, control itself. Like, when I was going down those stairs, it was just starting a, like, animation cycle going down, and I couldn't move left, I couldn't move right, couldn't do anything until that animation was over. Want to bring that horror factor, you need to make sure it's the character or the player actually feels immersed in that world, rather than being like suddenly like realizing, wait, they don't have control of the character. Then you just get disconnected from the character itself, and it's like, oh, you're more frustrated with the control itself rather than being immersed with the fear factor that's coming towards you. You want to make it unnerving and fearful, not just like feel stressed out over it in this situation, because it'll take you out of the immersion. Like, they did so many great horror games, but like, that is just a terrible feature that they did. A black notebook? Why could I not pick this up earlier? Oh, I'm waiting until it pops up on the screen for me to see that. Because it's just said there's a black notebook in here. I don't know if it was like lodged in there or what, so I'm like looking back at the screen right now. Oh boy. Wow, it's far back. Okay, yeah, it's coming up. Oh yeah, just as a black book in the treasure drawer. Interesting. Plot of my next work. Takimine. Plot of your next work. Plot. Really? So let me get this straight. Takimine was planning something out in this fucking whole horror fucking thing. A series of murders in the country village. Dead bodies turn up one after another. Okay. Murders that resemble cruel Shinto rituals of legend in the area. The acts of a man sworn to revenge and the strange correlation between these acts in folklore. Okay. A series of strange murders in a country village. Dead bodies turn up one after another. So, why are you not bringing backup with you? You have yourself, you have your editor, and you have, what, your assistant? How in the fuck do you plan on fighting these fucking ghosts? All by yourself? Shouldn't you bring, like, a big group along with you concerning how many fucking murders that's happened? Concerning like an entire fucking family just vanished just like instant. The fact that there's this man that's sworn to revenge to do with this. God. You guys are fucking dumb. With like the amount of people disappearing. That's not a smart idea. It makes sense if there was just okay, maybe one person at a time fucking happens to go to this place, fucking disappears and shit like that. But when you hear about an entire fucking family just gone like that, I think you better take more than the three and have more than just one of you armed. And also, alert the authorities nearby before you do so, or just stuff like that. Make sure you got backup in case if things go wrong. More and more influenced by the legends. The work will be the story of this man. The work will be the story of this man. Proceedings in parallel with the tales of local lore. Records of the past discovered after the earthquake. The story gradually blurs the boundary between the present and the past. I don't know how it would blur, really. I mean, sure, of course, it has something to do with the past because there's so much shit that ends up happening. Past records. But one that's Fecky used in terms, the story blurs the boundary between the present and the past is a little bit dumb, but okay. July 24th, about Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion is known as the home of the large landowner that controlled this region. Let's say it was originally the place a shrine was built for performing a certain Shinto ritual passed down through generations. So there's a shrine built here, then they built a mansion. Did they build the mansion over the shrine, or was the shrine near it? But the people of that time kept the ritual a deep, dark secret. They were even forbidden to speak its name aloud. Today, almost no accounts of the ritual exist, aside from smattering of folklore legends. You say almost no accounts. So what accounts are there of it? The other day destroyed all 5 mirrors, the holy mirrors, which were artifacts kept for centuries in the 5 shrines. These mirrors represent 5 gods' protection over this region. Hold on. The holy mirrors that protect the region. Okay, what are they protecting from? Most commonly known for the 5 Gods Festival held every 10 years, when all 5 mirrors gathered in one shrine. The priests of the shrine hope that this isn't a bad omen. Why would it be a bad omen if it's supposed to be 5 gods protecting the land? That makes no sense. Okay, you bring 5 mirrors. Okay, that's supposed to protect the land. Because they fucking represent like 5 gods. And there is like a binding thing that happens like every 10 years. What makes you think that it could be a bad omen? Just by bringing mirrors together. This is confusing as hell. Well, if it's locked, I guess we can just leave then. You telling me I can walk through this? Oh!
Just like in the photo.
Who are you? Excuse me?
I can't find the key. Where is it?
That's my question. Maybe you should fucking tell me. You've been dead here for a long while. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found. Hold on. A human body with no limbs. You're telling me there's no leg, no arms, no head. So we're talking from torso on down, and that is it. There's no head, no legs, no arms. My God. Okay. It's found in Humero Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. Okay. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. Yep. So wait. The hands, feet, head were torn off. But the legs were still there then. Because if you're telling me the hands, the feet, and the head were torn off, that means the arms and the legs were still there. And of course the body itself. There is still limbs. Just not all of it. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and an accident. How is it an accident? What sort of accident could cause a head, feet, and hands be ripped off, and still the legs and arms are still there, and also the torso? How is that an accident? You could probably put someone into a fucking, like, wheel grinder, and still, it wouldn't make any sense why they would still have a head. I mean, they wouldn't have a head, though. Like, you could stick their arms, you could stick their legs in. Their arms would pop, or, like, the hands and feet might pop off or be grinded to death. But their head would just be fucking, like, torn, like, to shreds probably on the front of them, but, like, their head wouldn't be gone. And that wouldn't be an accident either. The only way that could be an accident is if the person themselves stuck their freaking body in. Still, okay. There's no way their head would be gone from that. So how would that be an accident? If anything, it was intentional. The body has been identified, but is believed to be a man around the age of 30. Okay. Body has been not identified, but is believed to be a man around the age of 30. So, how did you identify if it's a man and the fact that he's around 30? Guessing maybe you took blood samples? I only guess. Sure, you could also probably say, well, he has the fucking groin area. Be like, yes, but that doesn't say his age. It's like, oh, I mean, it does look somewhat older. It's like, no. Uh, the police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. Okay, so 15 years. Okay, so not within the 10-year period, but within the 15-year period. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the 4 fucking mirrors at all, because this is 15 years apart. Okay, but he was mutilated in exactly the same manner. 15 years, like, difference. Okay. Yes, I can still see how it could be an accident, as in the fact that it could happen in exactly the same way within about 15 years. But how he was mutilated doesn't point to the fact that it was an accident.
That woman in a kimono is coming.
Kimono's coming? What? Okay, you may have a good talent with your voice, but you can at least like try to get your words out, please. I think he's just saying Kimoto's coming, but I hear also something else in his voice. Uh, okay, buddy, you want to stop that before you kill yourself? You want to be able to speak more. Okay, don't fucking blame me if you ruin your freaking throat like that. Good luck, buddy. Have fun. Ruining your throat. I will indeed say you do have a talent, though. By a powerful force. Sorry, but who is Kiyomoto? Is he the one who is like supposed to come back for revenge or something? Look, Ghost, you can stop breathing like that. As I told you before, it's slightly annoying. Well, that was a fun game. Play. Let's see if we can rate up. At least I got to journey through that game somewhat. What is Amy playing? It looks like as if her name has changed, but I know it hasn't. Parasocial. Interesting. Well, I'll probably doing some more live streaming like later this like not later this month because technically this is the end of the month. But I will be doing some live streaming like next month. There's like a lot of games that I play. Well, not like a major lot, but like a few different category areas planned out. Anyways, catch you guys later.